Okay, let's talk about that horrible bathroom vanity glare. We've all been there, right? You're just trying to get ready, and it feels like you're staring directly into the sun. It's so frustrating. Well, in this quick guide, we are going to fix that for good.
Yep, it happens way more than you'd think. You install this gorgeous new light fixture, and suddenly, boom, your bathroom has all the cozy charm of an interrogation room. But here's the good news. The fix is usually way simpler than you might expect. We're going to walk through it step by step to get your lighting just right.
But hold on. Before you run out to the store and start buying new fixtures or dimmer switches, we have to do the most important thing first. We need to play detective for a minute and figure out what's actually causing the glare.
And trust me, you do not want to skip this step. Taking just a couple of minutes now to figure out the root cause is going to save you so much time, money, and a whole lot of headaches. It's the difference between a simple fix and, well, accidentally making the problem even worse.
So, your glare problem? It almost always comes down to one of these three things. First, it could just be a lighting issue. The bulbs are way too bright or they're pointed right at your face. Second, it could actually be a safety problem with the fixture's wiring. Or third, and believe it or not, sometimes the condition of the mirror itself is part of the problem.
All right, let's start with what is often the easiest and honestly the most effective fix. You might be really surprised to find out that you probably don't even need a whole new fixture. The answer might just be new light bulbs.
No, I'm serious. The right light bulb can completely transform the light in your space. So before you start thinking about rewiring things or patching drywall, let's just see if the solution is hiding in plain sight. So this is the big question you've got to answer first. Can you fix this whole glare issue without replacing the fixture? To figure that out, we've got a super quick checklist for you. It'll tell you if your current setup is a good candidate for just a simple bulb upgrade. Okay, so go take a look at your light. First thing, where is it aimed? Is it pointing down or out, or is it just blasting light straight into your eyes? Next, are the bulbs totally bare and exposed? Because that is a classic glare creator. How about the fixture itself? Is it in good shape? No cracks, no damage? And last one, can you use dimmable bulbs in it? If things are looking pretty good on this list, then just swapping the bulbs is an awesome place to start.
Now let's talk brightness. Think of this little chart as a mini calculator. You're going to want to check the box your bulbs came in, or maybe the bulb itself, for a number followed by the word lumens. If you have a small bathroom or a powder room, you really only need about 400 to 600 lumens at the mirror. For bigger bathrooms, maybe 700 to 900 is plenty. If you look at your bulbs and the number is way higher than that, well, I think we've just found your problem.
Okay, so what happens if changing the bulbs isn't enough? Or maybe your fixture just completely failed that little checklist we just went through. Well, now we're at a crossroads, and it's decision time. Do we work with what you have, or is it time for something totally new?
Here's how you decide. Basically, you should keep your fixture if it's in good shape and you can tweak it a little bit. Add some shades or pop in frosted bulbs. But you've got to replace it if it's cracked, if the wiring looks a little sketchy, or if it's just a fundamentally bad design for that space. It's time to say goodbye.
And I have to give you this one major piece of advice. I've seen this happen so many times. It's so tempting to just go out and buy the brightest, fanciest new light you can find. But if that new light has the same exact flaws as your old one, like exposed bulbs pointing at your face, you're not fixing the glare. You're just making it louder. So, you've made the call. A new fixture it is. Excellent. Now let's make sure you buy the absolute perfect one on the very first try. A little prep work right now is going to make the shopping process a total breeze. And I really mean it. Don't even think about opening a website or walking into a lighting store until you do your homework. You've got to go into this whole process armed with some key information about your specific bathroom. Here's your prep list. First, measure how wide your mirror is. Your new light shouldn't be wider than that. Next, measure the space from the top of the mirror up to the ceiling. That tells you the maximum height for your new fixture. Then, take a look at where the electrical box is on the wall. Is it centered? Off to one side? And finally, look for obstacles. Will a new light block your medicine cabinet from opening? These little details are everything. After all this diagnosis and all this prep, everything really boils down to one final essential idea. If you take away just one thing from this whole explainer, please make it this. This is it. This is the real secret to solving this for good. You have to understand the path the light is taking. Where is it coming from and where is it bouncing to create that glare right in your eyes?
Seriously, stand in your bathroom, turn on the light, and physically trace its path. Understanding that journey is what will allow you to finally choose the right solution.
And that is the final question I'll leave you with. By taking a moment to trace that path of light, you've empowered yourself with the knowledge to make the perfect choice. Eliminate that glare and finally start enjoying the lighting in your bathroom. All right, go get to it.